What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about Protext Mobility, ticker is TXTM. I want to give you a good overview of the data points and potentially why something big might be coming fairly soon. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So over the last couple days, there's been a lot of volume getting in. So for instance, even today, 1.96 million for volume, 2.3 is the average, currently up 25%. So over the last couple of days, there's also been a nice spike in the price action. And yesterday, which was April the 3rd, there was 7.02 million shares that was traded. And I think there's just a lot of optimism around what they submitted on the 31st about the notification of late filing for their annual 2022. And in here, they do indicate that the anticipated filing date is April the 15th, 2023, at least prior to that, potentially. So on the 15th or prior, in general, I think that would be absolutely huge because based on previous filings, that's what a lot of the bears really hang on to, the fact that they don't really have any revenue and things like that. But in 2022, they did signal that they had that fairly large transaction. So I think that definitely will be very good and hopefully add a little bit more revenue potentially. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Over and above that, Dr. J did tweet this as well. So Protext shares structure updated on OTC markets as of March the 31st, 2023. 8.37 billion shares issued and outstanding, which is unchanged since the management took over in June. So I think right now, like I've said in previous videos, management is doing everything that they said that they're going to be doing. The only hiccup that's really happened that's really prevented them from going to the NASDAQ in reality is just this damn CE tag, which as of right now is still on there. So hopefully there's some PR, or at least this does get removed fairly soon. But I think over the last couple of days, there's been a lot of optimism around Protext. So definitely something might come as well. You do see a little bit more of a reduction in shorts getting in. So potentially that might be a signal that they also do anticipate something coming. As far as official news though, there's been nothing really coming out other than that one filing. So hopefully there might be some additional stuff coming out. When it comes down to the technicals though, there has been a huge increase in the number of buyers today in particular, which is most likely because they saw the huge volume that was getting in. So clearly that might be a good telltale sign of something bigger coming. Unfortunately, because of this whole CE tag that does clearly limit the amount of people that can get in, this is why there's only about 1.9 million shares that's been traded, and versus back in the day it was at least about 100 million almost every single day. So of course I think once they do get this whole CE tag, this stock itself will massively rocket up, of course. And when it comes down to this, as of today, there's a nice deviation. So a nice bullish sentiment is behind the scenes, and 37 is fairly neutral, but you do see, like I said, that nice bullishness behind it as well. So overall though, if there is some positive stuff that is indicated on their actual earnings, then this could in theory trend up. But you do see this right here, this 100-day moving average, that will be a little bit more of a tentative resistance level that it does need to get over. But in theory though, if it can easily get past that, which most likely can, but of course you just have to look back at previous resistance or support points to give you a good indication of potentially some resistance going forward. So right here you can kind of see around here, so around 0.5 or 0.005, so that might be something potentially to worry about. But even at that stage, I think that's was a 4x from here or 5x from here. So I think bigger and better things are potentially coming in the coming quarters potentially. And like I've said in the past, Protext is a very good fundamental stock that hopefully their earnings that they do submit either on the 15th or prior will kind of resemble that exact same thing. So hopefully incentivize people to get in as well. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below as far as Protext, and give yourself a shout out if you've been buying or if you can even buy, because I know, like I said, a lot of people who are fans of Protext can't really buy, unfortunately. But like I've said in previous videos, if you are a big fan of, for instance, cannabis plays, this is next level stuff. So there's a lot of North American cannabis plays and whatever the sector in general, then there's Protext right above it. That's how I at least see things. And hopefully, like I mentioned already, these earnings do resemble that exact same thing. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching.